Vlogmas day 20. We are doing a little repot and chat today. I have some plants here that needs a little TLC. I think one is dead. Today is Vlogmas day 20 and that is what we're doing today. We're gonna chat it up together. I have a few questions already laid out. I did ask my Instagram friends to ask me some questions. I have a few, and then there's some that I added in here, like Lobo update, and then plans for 2026 with the plant room and second channel. Okay, I don't have a microphone, so this is going to be quite the video. I'm gonna, of course, try to adjust the volumes when I'm editing, but it's gonna be very different. I had to even turn off my heater because it's so loud. So I can't have my heater on, and I had to go put on some socks. I have some really sweet people on Instagram, I really have to say. I know social media, Instagram is kind of a place where there's a lot of mean people, but on my area, there's a lot of nice people. I think it's just a plant community. Well, some of the plant community, there's some people that are not nice. You know, there was a thumbs down. I'm just gonna start chatting now. There's a thumbs down in my interview with Doug Chamberlain. I think there's a few thumbs down. I was like, what? I hope it was a thumbs down at me and not Mr. Chamberlain, because he's not supposed to ever have a thumbs down. But I'm sure it was because of me, because of my interviewing style. Honey, you okay? You're fine, babe. It's just a wind. You're fine. Sachi's afraid of thunder and lightning. But it was just a wind. We have a little wind thing going on today. Yeah, my interview with Doug, my interviewing style, I'm still learning it. I'm still trying to figure it out. I did a few interviews before I did the interview with Doug Chamberlain, and just so I can get practice, because I was not done this before and I was kind of scared. I think the interview went okay as far as like how my interviewing style worked. I need to get better at not interrupting the person I'm interviewing. And I think what I was doing a really good job of that with the other people I interviewed, but when I interviewed Doug, it was more like I was fangirling and I was very excited and nervous and all of that, and that's kind of what happened. But I'm hoping to have a second interview with him. Doug, if you're watching this, I would love to have a second interview with you in spring, and I promise not to interrupt you. Anyway, all right, let's get into this repot. First one is a little baby, and I have my pot. Oh my gosh, can I just show you? I'm on a live that I did a few weeks ago, or last week. What am I saying? A few weeks ago. Last week, I made my plant pot dispenser. If you need a plant pot, you just pull one out and you get one, and the others stay in there. I'm so glad for this. This is something that's coming up on the Etsy store in 2026. And I have to make it better. It can fit different sizes, that, you know, size I can fit into the sleeve. I think what I'll do next year is make a pattern for it as well as the product. Okay, this tiny plant right here, it's an alocasia bambino variegated. It's a very small and low variegated one. I need to get it repotted, check the roots, see how it's doing. It's very tiny. So as we do that, we're gonna get into the first question. First question, how are you feeling? Okay, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Okay, this is like in regards to Vlogmas. It is a lot of work. And I'm doing Vlogmas as a gift to you guys, and an opportunity for me to do this challenge myself and learn from it. I have captured lots of notes from Vlogmas itself. If anybody ever wants to do Vlogmas, I have some notes that I would be sharing. I don't know if I'll do Vlogmas again next year because I could be in a different situation. The only reason I was able to do this is because I'm not working. If I was working, it is impossible. There is no way Anybody could do this. I don't know who you are. Maybe you're just so good at being on camera that you don't need to edit anything. That is not the case for me. I'm not great on camera. I say a lot of so and I do a lot of those, and I take a lot of those things out when I do my editing. I'm just exhausted. I just need some sleep. It is a lot of work editing. Yesterday, I found myself not eating because I was editing. Eating took too much time. And I was just like, I'm just going to eat later. I hope this plant is doing well. I have given it a water, and there's a little plant plug on it, which is fine. I don't really like that, and I hate that I have to break roots to take it out, but sorry. I'm gonna be putting it back in soil for now. One of the things about alocasias is that when you mess with, what in my experience, when you do anything with it other than watering, it gets mad and is probably gonna throw a fit. So this is one of the things that I don't like about alocasias at all. I kind of want to put this in a self-watering pot, but I don't have one. Oh, you know what? I can just do this. I'm gonna take out all of my pots that's in here. Let's open this. I have different sizes in here. I sure do. Let's just get everything out. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. I have this. It's not really a self-watering pot, but maybe if I can. Okay, there's a little reservoir. It's not like high, but that's good. I think I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna need to get like some kind of wick. All right, I have a wick, and we're gonna just make a self-watering pot. This is not the kind of wick I like to use nowadays, but it's what I have right now. It's a cotton wick, so I'm gonna have to probably clean it when I repot the plant, because it's gonna be I think that's good. See if I can get it to stand up. Okay, wow. Yeah, okay, perfect. We're gonna do that. I don't know how, I hope this plant does okay. I want to get better with alocasias, man, because I have like a few. So the few I have, I'm determined to get better with them. And then anthuriums, I'm determined to get better with them too. I have a lot of goals and plans for next year. Next question. Do you have creative plans for your plant room upcoming year? Yes, I do. I have creative plans for the living room, actually. Not much of the plant room, because I've done everything that I want to do to the plant room this year. I did it this year in when I added the IKEA shelves. Hold on. I hope this plant does okay. I hate that I have to repot it. I don't want to repot these alocasias. So my plant plans for this room, there's not much going to happen to this room this year, but my living room, I'm planning to add more plants to there because it is a south window and I want to take advantage of it. And I have to do it in a way it does not disturb Lobo when he has his seizures. For those who don't know, I have an American Akita that has epilepsy. So we try not to have plants around at his reach. Okay. All right. Repotted. I will give it a water in a little bit. I mean, I can do it now. I have it right there, but. Okay, next. Oh yeah, so the living room plant styling. Yeah, I purchased some, like a curtain rod, but it's more for hanging plants. I just purchased that, and we'll be installing it next week, actually. Kind of early to get it installed, but All right, this is my alocasia green unicorn, and it's just not happy. Surprise. I mean, I have it in a self-watering pot, so I'm looking to see. I just repotted this plant. It looks good. All the roots are there. I think it's just throwing a fit. So, all right, I think I'm just gonna put it back in here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't know how I feel about this self-watering pot. I think it just needs more time to acclimate, which is so weird. I guess I just have to give it time. All right, well, that wasn't much of a to-do. All right, we'll just keep an eye on it. All right, this is my alocasia black velvet that I want to say died because I think it's dead. It's soft. It's mushy. Because I noticed it's not wicked up any water since I put it in here. And it's hard. It's rotted at the top. It's rotted on the sides. Oh yeah, it's okay. I don't know. What do I do? What the heck do I do? There's no absolute. You know how long I've put this in here? I did this in summer and there's nothing. No roots or anything. I don't have a knife or anything like that, or I would cut it. There's just rot at the top. All right, I'm gonna put this aside and think about what to do. And this is the other black velvet, that corms that I had. I want to unpot it. It's not doing great. There's a lot of roots. Oh, there's some more corms in there. Great. It's in fluval and soil. I mean, it looks fine. I'm gonna be putting it straight into soil. I'm just gonna pot them all up together. Corm. I'm gonna put this back into the pot. Yeah. All right, we're not gonna put it in a no drainage pot. We're gonna do this. This is crazy. I don't really want to. I think a self-watering pot is what I need to do for alocasias, but I think this one I'm just gonna do this. Let's see if I could do it. I think I need a bigger pot. That is the biggest one. I think I do need a bigger pot. Okay. This is the bigger one I have, and I think that's way too big. But well, we just won't fill it up all the way. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. I'm not gonna fill it up all the way, but it's gonna sit in here. We got it repotted. I'm trying to get the leaves up. This is not all the way at the top, and I think that's fine. All right, we got one done. I'm gonna give it a water, and I don't know. I'm hoping it's not in a self-watering pot or a no drainage, so I don't know how I'm gonna do with it. I'm trying to challenge myself to get better with watering, and we'll see. Okay, anthurium. Okay, question. We have questions and anthuriums. Where's my question? Okay, somebody asked on my YouTube comment, they asked about to do a skincare video because like a skincare routine. I do nothing. I wash my face. I'm not going to do a video on it because I don't really have a skincare routine. I think it's just a combination of things I eat and genetics. For one thing, I have a lot of dark circles around my eyes because of my ethnicity. Oh, you know, I promised I was going to put this stinking corn back in here. Let's put this corn back in there. Let's just drop it in there. I don't care. I'm not really into alocasias anymore. So, what was I saying? Indian skincare. Oh, geez. Wow. The root has latched onto the wall of the pot. Crazy. All right, let's see how you're doing. I don't even need to. All right, we're just gonna up pot and not have to go through any of the roots because the roots look fine. I will take this out. I'm not gonna be putting it back in a self-watering pot. Do I put it in here? Oh yeah, you can go in here. I think you're fine. Anthuriums, okay, in my experience, a lot of things is my experience because everybody don't do the same things as other plant people. In my experience, anthuriums need to be repotted a lot. So that is my plan for next year, is to get better with repotting my anthuriums, and we'll see how they do. I have pots already kind of put together for anthuriums so that I can go in a large pot size. I have plans. I have all the plans already done. This is not much of an upsize, but it's out of a self-watering pot now. I think that's what I'm probably gonna do when I get like seedlings, because these were seedlings, is to put them in a self-watering setup and then move them out after they get established. Yeah. All right, one done. I don't even have the name of it. This is the Anthurium Doriaki Forgetii Bessiae. Small anthurium right now. I think I'll just go to the next question because I don't remember what I don't remember. Where is my question? All right, question. Somebody comment that I lied about not having a problem with neem oil. I did a shorts, I think like maybe, I forget when, but recently had a comment saying that I said in my video that I don't have a problem smelling neem oil. It doesn't smell bad to me, and somebody said I lied. It's lies. Okay, I mean, whatever. Everybody has like a nose that smell different things. I have no problem still with neem oil. It does not bother me. I don't think it smells bad. It's don't know. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know. I don't know why I think neem oil smells fine. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'm going to be doing a lot of plant chores on this channel next year for those who are okay with plant chores. And if I want to grow happy and big anthuriums next year, I have to do a lot of chores because there's going to be lots of repotting involved. That is the plan. I got one more. I got two more. So next question, Lobo update. Is Lobo still seizure free? Oh, so much roots. Lobo is still seizure free. Gosh darn it, I forget where we are. Lobo is at the highest seizure free date right now. We're very thankful for it, And honestly, we think it has something to do with the cold season. He's more calm and relaxed now because it's cold. This is really root bound. What? So yeah, Lobo is still seizure free. I think he's at, I want to say 47 days, or 46 days. I'll put it on the bottom. Oh, geez. All right, we're gonna, okay. Oh my God. Do you see how much roots? Yeah, I'm just gonna pull this out. Wow. Anthurium really they just go crazy with roots. And then you see how it's thicker up here. I'm gonna be putting a little, if I can find my moss, putting some moss up there. But this is gonna have to go in a bigger pot. This cannot go in this one. Yeah, I don't really want to do that to it. It needs a upsize. I'll do it in this pot. I just won't fill it up all the way and then repot it again. And then the next question, Daphne, thank you for your questions. How's my Etsy store going? My Etsy store, I am almost sold out of everything that I had in there. All right. Let's see how this does. Okay. I have one more. The next one I have is some propagations that I had in moss. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good because I had watering issues. Okay, let's take a look. I don't want to lose the moss. I might want to use it again. It's nice and warm too. That's good. So my Etsy store, okay, nothing happened. Let's put that back in there. I guess we're just checking on it today. This one had, oh my gosh, nothing. All right, we're just gonna take that out. Yeah, I think me not watering it, not good. My Etsy store, I'll have plans next year for more things in Etsy, like my plant pot dispenser that I made, and I'll be putting that in the store next year. And some other things, because it'll go with my second channel, because my second channel, I'm making some changes to it. For those who do watch my second channel, there's going to be changes. I find that just talking about Lobo's epilepsy is just not good, not healthy for me. I am going to be doing other things on the channel, which is what I did have plans to do with it in the future, and the future is already here. I'm going to be doing a lot more sewing on there, different sewing, and I'm going to be doing some cooking on there, and there will still be some Lobo updates here and there, and I will highlight the dogs because the name of the channel is called The Pup and the Maker. So I'm the maker. I'm going to be making a lot of more things on the channel, and I'm excited about it. This is the direction that I wanted to go, and we're going to be doing that. The first thing that I'm going to be actually making on there, I already have it planned out. One of the things that I had a problem with when I first started making sourdough, I've been doing this for a little over a year. When you get a sourdough out, you can't cut into it right away. You have to let it cool. And I found a way to speed up the cooling process with a bread bag, and we are going to be making a bread bag on the channel for next year, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, there'll be a lot of good things happening, creative things for me. I'm just really happy about that. Now I gotta clean up this mess. This is one thing about repotting that I don't like, but you know, I need to do it because I want healthy plants. Anything else? Oh, there was another question. What is my sweetest smelling Hoya bloom? Okay, so what the sweetest Hoya is Hoya Cuniana Silver. With that, it has to do with how it intoxicates the room. Because there's Hoya that smells really good and sweet if you go up to it and smell, but it doesn't fill the room. but the Hoya Kuniana intoxicates the surroundings, and I love it. I love, love, love that. So that's my favorite, or the best sweet smelling Hoya so far. I'm sure that there's more. I think the Hoya Sunrise does that as well, as because the Hoya Sunrise and the Hoya Kuniana have the same kind of bloom. Hoya Kuniana Silver is that for me. It has to do with the intoxication of it. Oh, this needs to go in the pot. Anthurium. Oh my gosh, anthuriums, you got repotted. You guys are gonna be so happy. I'm gonna give it a leaf wash and everything. I'm hoping I'm gonna be doing a lot of plant chores on the channel next year. I hope you guys are okay with that and ready for it, because I just need to get some things done. Okay, for this channel, I'll give you an update. I'm going to be doing a little reflection type update, but there are some things in the works for me next year, and this is one direction I'm going to go with adding something else to my channel with videos on plants. It's I do a lot of reflection and journal entries when it comes down to plants and how you can relate it to life. So I'm going to be doing some videos on that. I do these kind of videos, sometimes sit down videos. I've talked about certain things this year. I'll put little pop-ups of what I talked about, and I want to bring it into, I'll do a little bit more of that with the hopes it would inspire, encourage you guys, my plant friends on here, to give you a lot more hope in your journey, because we don't just do plants. We have a life outside of plants. Plants is in our journey, and sometimes our journey can get hard. I mean, we have sadness in our journey. We have happiness in our journey. Things that I go through in my life, I'm going to reflect that with my plants. Kind of, that's the vision for it. So we'll see how it's going to play out next year. But I'm excited for it because I do a lot of journaling when it comes down to life and stuff. I've been journaling since 2005. That's how long. Yeah. What else? I think that's it. That's all the questions I had. If I have more questions, I'm going to answer them in another video. And thank you so much for hanging out and letting me repot my plants. I am determined to get better with my plants next year, and that is another part of my reflective journey. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the channel grows and how I grow as a person with my plants together. I don't know, we'll see. I'm very excited for 2026. It's gonna be a good year. And I know in the pocket of any year that we go through, there's gonna be a lot of heartache, a lot of challenges, but everything that happens, I wanna learn from it and to have a better outcome, always looking for perspective in a more positive way. So thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next Vlogmas episode. We got 5 more to go.